Hello and welcome all my local Forge Masters. Today we're looking ahead at some of the biggest and most promising RPGs you should have on your radar for 2026. Whether you're into MMORPGs, action RPGs, or classic JRPG style adventures, next year is shaping up to be huge. Let's dive in. First up is AION2, the long-awaited sequel to this classic MMORPG. It has regional launch set for November 19th, 2025, which just passed, with a global release planned for mid-2026. It has a massive open world, about 36 times larger than the original Ion's map, a full lineup of playable combat styles to include things like Mage, Guardian, and support. I've been playing a Chanter myself recently. Features include dynamic world exploration, dungeons, large-scale PvP zones, iconic Ion boss battles, a mount system. Monetization is free to play with an optional sub, battle pass, cosmetics, and pets. Now, Ion Classic is an IP intellectual property that's been around for a long time now. It has hit a huge reboot with this modern version of itself. This is a continuation of what we've seen in Ion 1, it looks like, but the global launch is yet to come for mid-2026, so we'll be keeping our eye on this. It seems to be fun so far on the Korean and Taiwan servers if you haven't already checked it out. Next up, we have Blue Protocol Star Residence. This is a reworked continuation of the Blue Protocol that was supposed to release earlier this year, but has now changed to Blue Protocol Star Residence. It's been out for a couple of months now, launching on October of 2025 on PC, iOS, and Android with full crossplay compatibility. It features an anime style, open world with exploration-heavy zones, dungeons, raids, crafting, fishing, and social features. It has fast-paced action combat with class style swapping, some gacha elements, and time-gated progression, especially if you were playing when it first came out. We're about to be a place where we have almost everything unlocked. Pretty much everything is at this point. But visually, it's one of the most polished anime MMOs releasing right now. Now, in 2026, this obviously was a 2025 game, but we're going to see a lot more growth and stability from this game going into 2026. At least that's my hope. So we're going to hope to see a nice content loop and allow this game to hit its real stride. Now let's talk about Where Winds Meet, a Wuxia open-world action RPG that blends parkour, martial arts, fantasy, and immersive exploration. Developed by Everstone Studio and published by NetEase Games, set in the final years of China's 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms period. It also features real-time martial arts combat, acrobatics, weapon switching, stealth systems, and large-scale boss encounters. You can take on non-combat professions like a doctor, architect, bodyguard, or musician and change how you play the world. The PC launch started rolling out in 2024-2025 with a global launch just happening this past month, with full content expansion and cross-platform rollout expected to go out in this year and next year. Now, this is one of the few open world RPGs with true wuxia movement, wall running, water walking, and high-speed martial arts duels. This is perfect for players who want something different from typical Western RPG designs. For single-player fans, we have Crimson Desert. It is one of the biggest 2026 releases that we're hoping to see. Made by Pearl Abyss, creators of Black Desert. Expected release is March of 2026, but we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. It is an action-heavy combat with physics-based melee, grappling, and cinematic animations. This is a game that I've been really excited to try out. Hopefully it does come out in a way where it's very playable and very worth our time. It also features a gritty world full of side activities, horseback combat, fishing, crafting, alchemy, bounty hunting, and town interactions. It seems like they're kind of using similar things that the last game we talked about, Where Winds Meet, uses when it comes to its social interactions, as well as its player to NPC player interactions. Now, this is going to be a great, well, hopefully great, single-player focused game with next-gen visuals. Next up, we have The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. This is a unique HD 2D action JRPG from Square Enix, releasing 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and Switch 2. It features real-time combat with 7 weapon types and a Magicite customization system. You play as Elliot with a fairy companion, Faye, who can be co-op controlled. That's very cool. Combines modern action with classic JRPG storytelling. Now, this is a great addition if you happen to like HD 2D titles, or if you're just into the 2D style. This is going to be great for you, as most of the games we're talking about today do have a 3D focus. Now, a big shift is going to be Arknights Endfield. This is a big change for Arknights IP, as the last one was a 2D, HD 2D, 2.5D kind of game. This one is going to be a 3D real-time RPG instead of tower defense. The launch window is early 2026 on PC, PS5, iOS, and Android. Now, there is going to be a 4-character squad combat. You control one while others act around you, kind of like other games we've seen in this genre. This also includes a base building system that I've seen some videos of that looks really interesting, kind of like Factorio or something like it. It's called the AIC, lets you manufacture gear, resources, and upgrade facilities. It's set on the harsh frontier world of Talos 2 with heavy exploration and tech lore themes. This game is a big standout in my opinion because I was very excited for Arknights 1 when that first released. Didn't get to play it as much as I was hoping, so Arknights Endfield is going to be my resurgence when it comes to being able to play that IP. I am so excited, and I hope you guys are too. Next up, we have Beast of Reincarnation. This is a new ambitious RPG from Game Freak, the creators of the Pokemon games. Now, release is set for 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. It's set in a corrupted future version of Japan in the year 4026. You play as Emma, journeying with her dog companion Ku, using their bond to unlock new powers. More technical and demanding combat compared to anything Game Freak has done before, so we're definitely going to be able to see something not in necessarily their wheelhouse. We saw a couple games come out that were not Pokemon that came from Game Freak that did okay, but definitely had some things that were left to be desired, so we say. So to kind of wrap this up, 2026 is looking to be one of the strongest RPG years we've seen, especially with the 2025 tail end feeding the 2026 year. It's going to be a great year, hopefully, for RPGs as well as MMORPGs. I am so excited for 2026's gaming future, but as well as a little bit of skepticism just because the gaming industries have been taking crazy leaps and bounds when it comes to monetization, overstepping, making games not as fun as they could be, and kind of creating barriers to entry for folks that just want to have fun and play games that have good mechanics. So to kind of reiterate the games we went over, we have AION2, which is going to be a large-scale MMORPG coming globally next year. Blue Protocol Star Residence already out, but it is a wonderful anime-style MMO that is great for casual players because it doesn't really require a huge time sink just to be able to play it. Where Winds Meet offering that Wuxia open world exploration, especially with all the social interactions you can do, the NPC interactions. I mean, the Goose is just, it's peak, next level. We have Crimson Desert pushing action RPG visuals to the next modern level with that single player experience. Hopefully they've learned a lot of lessons from BDO and can go ahead and place these on this new title and IP. Now, Endfield, super excited about that. We had the Beast of Reincarnation. We're kind of trying to hit a little bit of every niche here, but if you found something you like in this video, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment of what you're excited for 2026. If that happens to be not an RPG game, definitely would love to hear it because I love all games as long as they're fun to play and they have good mechanics. The gameplay loop is the most important thing to me. But whether you're in MMO grinds, action-heavy open worlds, or story-driven journeys, next year has definitely something for you. And until next time, and as always, have a good one. Peace.